Hi guys, Football-ManagerYouthDevelopment.co.uk here. Welcome back to the next episode of our West Ham Survival Challenge. If this is the first episode that you've watched, the idea of this series is that we have holidayed the game until the 1st of December. Whichever team was bottom of the Premier League, we are taking over that team and we're hoping to lead them to survival in the Premier League. So in the last episode, we played against Arsenal. Now, although we did lose this game 3-2, we did actually play pretty well. A couple of goals were scored. Well, one goal from Zarate and Carlton Cole also got a goal as well. We can see that Mark Noble played well, Alex Song played well, and we did actually have a man sent off in the 45th minute. So yeah, to keep it at 3-2 against Arsenal, I think is not too much of a bad result. We've only actually been in charge of this club for, well, since that day on the Stoke game, so unfortunately, yeah, we've still been shipping in the goals, but you can see even before I took over this club, they were, yeah, just doing absolute rubbish. So yeah, I've certainly got quite a tough job on my hand. We've now got Newcastle and Aston Villa, and they're going to be absolutely crucial games for us. I was very, very happy with our performance against Arsenal, and you can see that here that the morale of the players is really, really starting to improve here. We've got a when we first took over, pretty much all the morale was like abysmal, things like that. So yeah, it's been kind of very, very tough, and I've just been trying to sort of like put things in position so that we can try and improve morale and just get a couple of wins under our belt. And yeah, hopefully that should send us, up the table. We certainly just need to kind of take each game as we can at this stage of the season. And yeah, just kind of hopefully get them points under our belt. So I've been having a look at the training just recently as well. What I've decided to do, just because we keep shipping in goals, is to change our match preparation to our defensive positioning. I think this team has got goals in it, although they haven't really been kind of scoring many. I think if I kind of get certain players, with good morale, I think they've certainly got the players to, do a hell of a lot better in that kind of area. But yeah, if we can just kind of improve on our defensive positioning, just really, really shore it up at the back. I mean, as you saw just when we were having a look at the fixtures, we've been shipping 3 goals a game at the moment. And obviously, if we're looking to survive in the Premier League, then we certainly can't keep up with doing that. So yeah, we come off the back of a couple of tough games against Man City and Arsenal. Obviously, weren't expected to get anything from them games. We would have been obviously hoping to get some points from Stoke and Leicester. Unfortunately, we couldn't get them, but yeah, we just need to try and crack on now. So yeah, up against Newcastle today. I'm just going to have a look at our team here. So I've not really had a look at the team since the Arsenal game here, so I'm just going to have a quick look. I'm just going to do a quick pick just so we can have a look at the players, and then what I'm going to do is just go to the main screen and have a look around, just see what we got at our disposal. So we have got Figueroa, who they've brought in at the left-back position. I'm really, really not happy about Carl Jenkinson at all. I need to probably sort it by this and just have a look to see what players we can kind of look to bring in. Ideally, what we try and need to do here is just to try and get some players that we can, on good form. So players like Zarate, their form is quite good. And also we need to be looking at morale as well. So, if a player like Ravel Morrison's on okay morale, then potentially we're probably going to swap him over for Stuart Downing, who's on kind of poor, well, fairly poor morale anyway. So yeah, we can probably swap them 2 guys over. Who else? So we got Mark Noble in the middle and Ravel Morrison. That's absolutely fine. I really do need to get Kevin Nolan back in the frame, I think, but he's getting him sort of like match fits just proving to be a little bit difficult at the moment. I'm really struggling just to kind of get him in the team. Just going to sort it by the last 5 games as well again. So James Collins has been doing quite well, although his morale is on fairly poor at the moment. So I'm just going to have a look at that. Just seeing if there's anybody that we can shove in at right back instead of Carl Jenkinson. Obviously, he's been playing absolutely horrendously at the moment. So yeah, really we're just waiting on Joey O'Brien's come back, but to be fair, he's not been doing that well at all either. Let's see if I can criticise his recent form. Been making a few mistakes, so I can see here that I'm getting his morale up to good. Sacco as well, hopefully we'll be able to probably don't want to criticise the last game. Figueroa's not really been playing for us. Ravel Morrison certainly needs a kick, so can't do much with him. Okay, yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go for this game. So this is going to be our starting lineup. So we've got Adrian in goal, Jenkinson, Reed, Tompkins, Figueroa, Song, Noble, Morrison, Alfamitano, Zarate, and Sacco up front. I'm just going to have a real quick look. So I think I want to use. I'm going to go more controlled in this game. We are away at Newcastle, so I'm going to keep it structured. I'm also going to be looking, yeah, we'll retain possession. I want to put in low crosses because what I'm going to be doing is using Sacco as a poacher instead of a target man, just in the hope that he can kind of like run onto the ball. And yeah, I think that should kind of suit us a lot better. I'm just going to have a real quick look at Sacco. Yeah, I think I might actually just use him as an advanced forward, actually, just so what he should be able to do is kind of sort of like pressure the other team, and I think that should do him quite well. I'm going to just swap Mark Noble and Morrison over. So, yeah, an advanced playmaker is absolutely fine for Ravel Morrison. Just have a look at Mark Noble and his best position. So, yeah, central midfielder would be fine for him. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so let's crack on with this game and just see how we get on. Obviously, we really do just need to start picking up the points here. We are 10 points behind the team who's like not in the relegation zone. So, yeah, 10 points to make up. But if we do manage to get like kind of 3 quick wins in succession, then we're certainly putting ourselves in a much better position here. So, okay, so obviously when you're kind of dealing with a team that's on low morale, we really do need to kind of focus on their morale and things like that. So I think we just need to go out and try and win this one. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to just say I expect nothing more than a win, and what I'm also going to do is just passionately tell all the players I've got faith in them. I really do think after the performance in the last game that we can certainly do a hell of a lot better in this game. Okay, so let's see how we get on here. I'm just going to make sure that we got it on key highlights, so that's absolutely fine. So it's obviously quite a rainy day here in Newcastle at the moment. Not too many chances at the beginning of this kind of first half so far. We're just coming into the first 15 minutes. And yeah, not too much has happened. So yeah, we've got a goal kick here. Hopefully we can try and create a chance out of this. So Morrison gets the ball forwards. Mark Noble from distance. Zarate. And we do go 1-0 up here, guys. So this is absolutely fantastic. I did mention the form of Zarate in the sort of build up to this game, and I could just tell that he was on really good form. And yeah, he was going to be the one player that kind of needs to perform for us and just try and get the goals and things like that. So yeah, within the first 15 minutes, we have gone 1-0 up here. I mentioned the importance of this game before kicking off. This is certainly where we need to be kick-starting our season. Hopefully we can, you know, if I can get in 1 or 2-0 up at half-time, that would be absolutely perfect. We have been obviously working on our defensive positioning throughout the week at training. So okay, let's see how we get on here. Unfortunately, couldn't get the ball across there, but you can see how much better we're playing in this game. We look to be kind of taking our Arsenal form right into this game as well. So yeah, doing pretty well so far in this first half. I'm just having a real quick look at all the players' conditions and as well as their ratings as well. So at this stage of the game, I'm really just kind of looking forward to half time, just making sure that we don't concede a stupid kind of like goal late on. We just need to kind of get in at half time, and yeah, so I can really positive performance there. So I'm happy with their performance. That's yeah, something that I can't grumble with at all. But I'm not happy with Sacco, and I'm not happy again with Carl Jenkinson. You can see what I'm trying to do here. So I'm telling them that I'm not happy with them. I'm looking to fire them up. I'm looking to motivate them, get them inspired. Everybody else is above a 6.8, so I am happy with them. So what I'm going to do is say passionately that they weren't that bad, but I've still got faith in them. And what I'm hoping for here, which is exactly what's happened, is that all the players are happy. So yeah, hopefully they'll just have the morale now to just kind of finish this game off, and that they can believe in, you know, in what they're doing and things like that. So yeah, I really do want this team to have a very strong second half here. When we start getting towards like the 60th kind of minute, I'm certainly going to be having a look at the kind of form of the players, the morale of the players, things like that. Just sort of see if we can make any changes. You can see we're keeping the ball quite nicely here. Unfortunately, we do give it away, but hopefully we can win it back. And Alex Song does exactly what we needed him to do. Okay, so Sacco 1-on-1, and we are 2-0 up now, guys. So absolutely brilliant. So that's the 7th goal of the season for Sacco, which is fantastic for us. So yeah, he manages to, in that kind of like poacher role that I just wanted him to play. So Sacco does manage to run onto the ball here, and yeah, just manages to kind of keep it. And yeah, we do go 2-0 up here. So 60th minute. I'm just going to pause the game really, really quickly here, and we're just going to have a look at if there's anything else we can do. So I think for now I don't want to change too much. Everything's going quite well. Obviously, if Newcastle did score, say within the next 15 minutes, that is going to change how I'm going to kind of finish this game off. You can see everybody's ratings really good. Everyone's looking calm, composed, motivated, etc. So that's very, very good for us at the moment. I can see that there's some really, really good average ratings creeping in here as well, which is, again, fantastic for us. So now we're coming up to the 70th minute. This is roughly around the time I'm going to be looking to make some substitutions and kind of just changing the way that this is all set up. Cool. So that was just the goal kick. So what I'm going to do is just sort it by condition here. So maybe Mark Noble I'm going to take off, I think, here. I am going to bring on Kevin Nolan, and Kevin Nolan can just sit in the middle of the park, just being that kind of like centre midfielder for us. Just, you know, kind of keep the ball, you know, a bit of experience, head in the middle of the park. I think that's exactly what we need here. Okay, so yeah, Reed will hopefully deal with that. So Adrian knocks it long up to Alpha Montano. I want him to take it out wide, and I want to put that low cross in for Sacco, and he does exactly that, which is perfect and exactly what I want him to be doing. So yeah, that substitution should hopefully take place now, which it is. Coming up to the 80th minute. I'm just going to be looking to make another substitution here, guys, just to kind of get time ticking down a little bit more. I'm going to bring on Kayate, however you pronounce it, on for Alex Song, who's absolutely knackered, but he has completely worked his socks off for us today, and he's done really, really well. So I really, really just want to come out of this game with a clean sheet. So I'm going to pretty much lock up shop now. Yeah, lower tempo, short passing, not bothered about that, not bothered about that. Lovely. So we'll just crack on here. Hopefully we can just see this game out. We can see here that if we do keep that clean sheet, our defence is going to have a really, really good morale boost. Sacco gets the ball. You can see how much better we're playing here, guys. We're, you know, really, really bossing this Newcastle team here, and considering we're away, yeah, it's all looking pretty decent at the moment. I may possibly be speaking a bit too late, but yeah, our defence holds up really, really well. They figure over a massive tackle. Yeah, so the players are, you know, really, really fighting for the ball there. You can see the tackles we're making. We do give the ball away, but yeah, the game over. So that's absolutely perfect, guys. So yeah, we've made up 3 points here. As I said, we were 10 points away from the teams just outside the relegation zone. So perfect that we've actually managed to kind of, yeah, so nobody gave us a chance, but we have played absolutely magnificently. We're going to go to the post-match analysis, and yeah, what we're going to do, so we'll just have a look at some of the other results in and around us. So Villa lost, which is absolutely perfect. Who else is down there with us? We got Leicester, they lost as well. We obviously won. So yeah, let's just have a real quick look at the league table, just see how it's all shaping up. So fantastic, yeah. So Everton with their 15 points, Aston Villa on 15 points. So if we do get a win in our next game, which I believe we're playing Aston Villa, and we are at home, so massive game, and then we can, you know, slowly just start to build a little bit of momentum here. So obviously our aim is just to survive in this league, and now what we're looking at, guys, is really, really good morale. You can see everybody's morale is much better, and what I can also do is just start to introduce some different players to the team, you know, kind of get a little bit of a kind of rotation thing going on here. So if someone's form does drop quite considerably, then yeah, I can look to kind of bring in other players just to replace them, and you know, kind of mix things up a little bit. One thing I'm just going to do just before I end this video, guys, I'm just going to pick out the players who did really, really well for us. So okay, so Zarate obviously got a goal and an assist, so he does need praising. Okay, I'll just do, so Mark Noble got an assist in the last game. I'm just going to continue this actually. For some reason it's not letting me praise the last game, which is quite odd, so I'm just going to just go forward here. Yeah, so Mark Noble, I want to speak to him about... Oh, for some reason it's not letting me do the last game, but yeah, what I wanted to do is just praise their last game, just tell them they did really, really well, and things like that. So yeah, things are going pretty well here, guys. Obviously, if you do want to see the next episode in this series, then please do press that subscribe button, and of course hit that like button. Yeah, hopefully we can get them likes coming in now. We're starting to get some wins under our belt. I really, really do want your support on this one. And yeah, hopefully we can survive in this league. And yeah, thanks for watching this episode anyway, guys, and we'll be back very, very soon for some more Football Manager videos.